Hey everybody, Meme Star here, and I am very joyful to announce that this is the first devlog for RPG Challenge. This was a little prototype, sort of. I mean, not really a prototype, but, a demo, you could say, that I worked on. I made a video where I made the prototype. A lot has changed. First of all, I decided to complete this because a lot of people wanted to be able to play it. So here it is. So a couple of changes here. I have a lot more stuff in the game. So this is the engine file, and you can see it's a lot longer. Like, I don't remember how long the older program was. I think it was it was pretty long for a small program doing that. I mean, I guess it was too long, but for that small process. But now I have loads of methods, variables, basically just game components. Game mechanics, more so. These are all the basic game mechanics, like display health. This displays your health. It shows player health, which is just a variable. Basically, that's the player health. There's reward, that just gives the player points. There's damage, that damages an enemy. Again, there's a lot of things you have to fill in. A lot of stuff. Way too much to talk about in this episode, but hopefully we'll be able to talk about all the exciting stuff. Because most of this, well, not most of this, a good amount of this is just stuff you probably don't care about. For instance, this just, it is inherited. Basically, this means we have every component in the engine, and we don't have to type engine dot whatever component we want to use. I misspelled that, but I don't think, yeah, you can do that, but you don't have to type that. You can just type this, so it's a little quicker. But you don't probably care about that. What you will care about is the golem. Now, this is a new enemy. Basically, I'm going to go ahead and put in the engine. Okay, so golem. If I can spell today, and we'll fight it. So it might take a little bit to load. Okay, that didn't take at all any amount of time. I'm just gonna stretch that out. Okay, so I have these little things called hints, and they kind of give you an idea of what attack you should use or what strategy you should use. And those are really cool. I'm really proud of those. They kind of add sort of a puzzle element. I mean, I know that's kind of weird, but basically, I'm gonna punch him with an iron glove. So let's do this. So you see, it displays the damage. It's very similar to what was before, except a lot more. Just a lot more. Again, it displays all the weapons and such. I'm gonna hit him again, hit him again, and boom. We defeated him. We also have a winning screen. I'll show you the code for that. Just click on here. Let's see. Should be in basic game mechanics from what I remember. Let's see. Yeah, victory screen. Okay, here it is. This is really cool. There's a death screen too. I'll show you how that works too. The death screen is right here. Yeah. I'll show you how that works. We're just basically gonna die. So I'm just going to go. Yeah, you see, it says you have died. It has these little symbols. I don't know why I did. Okay. Anyway, that's pretty cool. I'm very proud of that. So we kind of already have some combat. We didn't really have that in the prototype. It's much evolved, I would say. And we also have a loading screen. This is just for optimization, let the program catch up. Nothing really exciting. I do have a loading, some loading text, which is pretty cool. And again, this just waits the length that you want to wait for. So, let's see. There's also an error. These are more technical things. Like, I'm planning to make this open source so you guys can mod the game. So you can use these functions. These are just simple functions. You kind of have to understand some simple programming to use them, but they're very easy to use. And you can add them to the game. So it's pretty cool. There's an error. This is sometimes appears in the game when you have an incorrect seed when in like a dungeon. I'll show you what that is later, but basically these are just simple, components that you can use for sending messages. So I want to make this open source, basically. Alright, now this is really cool. I have a bunch of attacks. Now, before I didn't have these because I didn't really need them, but as I add more like monsters, these are pretty handy for like that type of stuff because I don't have to write all this code. It's just a little more reliable. You got all these attacks. There's a lot of them. Planning on adding more enemies and more stuff. Again, this is just the first devlog. Anyway, let's talk about the seeds, what I was mentioning earlier. Now, it's not quite perfected. There are a couple problems with it. But it has a lot of potential, and I'm currently working on it. But there are there's a normal dungeon. There's like these structures, and they have a bunch of enemies in them, and some have special enemies for like this, depending on the structure. So like you can fight a mummy, and I'm pretty sure I have that enemy up here. It got the dark ibis, which is another enemy in the pyramid, but you see there's mummy, and they only appear in those dungeons, so that's kind of cool. I'm really liking that, and that's about it. Honestly, that's pretty much it. There's a couple more things, but nothing exciting. So basically, we've covered it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will work on this a little more and make another devlog. So thank you for watching. Bye.